Hi there, I hope that you have been doing well. My name is Nduta Wambura, and if you're new to this channel, please make sure that you're subscribed, put your notifications bell on so that you can get notified every single time I post a video on this channel. So this channel is about study abroad, life abroad, and all that comes about with it, and stories of people who've actually dared abroad. So please make sure that you're tuned in. I do hope that you find some value on this channel for sure. So now, like I promised, when this year began, I would be sharing tidbits of places that I have visited this year. And today's video, I'm going to be speaking about imposter syndrome when living abroad or studying abroad. And I'll bring you along into my recent trip to Germany in a city known as Mainz in Germany. I might be saying that wrong. I mean, it's German. So I'll bring you along and tell you about how to overcome imposter syndrome. Rather, 5 habits that have actually helped me overcome imposter syndrome when living abroad. So let's go. So the first habit that has actually helped me quite a lot is, how to ensure that I can be able to acknowledge the accomplishments that I have, been able to accomplish, whether big, whether small, whether tiny, whether they look very minor to the person next to me. Acknowledging them has really helped me, and this comes from things to do with taking stock of maybe your weekly achievements, your daily achievements, or your monthly achievements, your quarterly achievements, quarter of a year, half a year, or 1 year. The thing is, living abroad really changes your life, completely changes your life. And if you fall into a place where you are not remembering where you came from, then it's so easy to wallow and have self-doubt and have doubts in your head whether you actually belong in the rooms that you're in, because it's very easy again to find yourself as a minority in different rooms, as a minority in different places, workplaces, social sectors, etc. And so it's very important to acknowledge the achievements that you have done, whether very small, whether very major. Please write them down on a piece of paper, or if you write notes on your phone, whatever it is, please acknowledge them. And that way you get motivated to actually go ahead and pursue other objectives or other goals that you might be having for that year, or for that month, or for the half a year, etc. So this is one of the habits that has really been a game changer for me. So during this trip, I actually was reflecting a lot about that, and seeing myself in most cases where I am a minority in the room, I'm a minority maybe in places where I need to speak, and so on and so forth. So this is one of the things that has really helped me, and this is one thing that you can take up as a habit, whether you're even just not even abroad or you're somewhere else. Acknowledging your achievements really helps you a lot. Pat your back, you deserve it. Now, another habit that has really helped me is to ensure that I can have a support group, or a support community that supports you, or being able to speak to someone who can relate with what exactly I am going through. So in this case, mostly when you are living abroad, it's very easy to find yourself that you are becoming very independent, or you're alone in most cases. So it's very important to put yourself out there and find someone, even if it's one person or two people who possibly you can relate with. This could be someone who's also moved away from their home country and are living abroad as well, and they can relate to the set of maybe highs or lows that you possibly would be going through. That way they can understand you from that perspective, because you will find that, for people who've moved away from their own home countries and are living in the new countries, it's easy to find that you can easily relate with these people, because you understand each other very well, and you can be able to share experiences and share highs, share lows. That way life becomes much easier, and you find that, hey, your problems are not your own, they're very common, and the world is a very global village, and you are not alone in how you're feeling, or how you might be perceiving things within your new environment. So this is very important to actually have one person or two people or three people whom you can relate with and you can share these things. Again, obviously, making sure that maybe if you don't have this type of people, then maybe you can potentially look for someone you can speak to. This could be a therapist, it could be a friend back at home, someone who can understand you, someone who can relate with you, and that way you feel as if you can keep going and you don't have to keep on self-doubting yourself on the next steps and so on and so forth. So this is one of the habits that has really helped me. The third habit that has quite helped me is to ensure that I can take care of myself and give myself some grace. Give yourself some grace and cut yourself some slack, honey, because you deserve it. Because living abroad is quite a lot. It comes a lot with, changes in understanding different systems, whether that's education systems, whether that is just the life systems within that particular country, whether that is learning a new language, or maybe doing some paperwork for your residency, or maybe it's just looking for a job, looking for a course in the university, etc. There's a lot of factors that come around with living abroad that is not heavily talked about. But I mean, giving yourself some slack, cutting yourself some slack is very important, because you at least take breaks and you're not on the go every single time. So one of the things that has really helped me is to take breaks. You know what? Let the house burn, let whatever needs to be burn for a minute, and then take a break and then recoup your energies and come back to it. So giving yourself some grace, taking yourself not so seriously, and ensuring that you can take care of your mental capacity is very crucial when you are living abroad or even studying abroad. So this is one of the things that has really helped me, whereby I just unplug sometimes and I just would not look at my phone. I will not look at my computer, nor will I look at anything that needs apparently to be done. Then I will come back to it much later, and that way I am not doubting whether I should be doing this thing, or I'm not feeling as if I don't belong, or I don't have the skill set that is needed for this task, or the knowledge that is needed for this task. So this is one of the other things that has really quite helped me. And I mean, I think this can help you even if you're not even living abroad, or wherever you're living. Really, this would be really something that can help you a lot. Now, the other thing that has quite helped me is focusing on the present. This is habit number 4, whereby I focus on what is happening now. So usually the imposter syndrome is often fueled by thoughts of the past or worries about the future. So to overcome that, I try to focus mostly on what is happening now. What are we doing today, this hour, this second, this minute? What are we doing now? Let's not think about the future, or let's not talk about what has happened before. What is happening currently, right at this very moment? So this is something that I have really taken a long time to practice mindfulness and relaxation techniques that would help me stay grounded in the present. So this is one of the things that has helped me to also adjust and how I respond to my surrounding and what I want to do at this very moment in time. That way I'm more present in conversations, I'm more present in what I am doing as of now, and not thinking of the future, because the future is going to come. Sure, we will cross the bridge when we get there, but let's talk about now and ensure that we don't self-doubt right now and are able to actually achieve what we need to achieve in the now. So that is one of the habits that has helped me, focusing on the present and thinking about the future later, or ensuring that I can be able to learn techniques that can, mute the noises of the past, the past telling you that, hey, you know what, you failed when you tried last time. Why do you think that you can be able to actually achieve this time round? So muting those noises in your head, muting the noises of what if it does not work, what if. This is a technique that I have learned. And I keep learning because there's no perfection into it, but it is one of the techniques that has helped me a lot overcoming imposter syndrome. Now, another technique that has really helped me is to embrace my uniqueness. Embrace your uniqueness, honey, because the thing about living abroad is that you find that, you bring your own unique perspectives or your unique thought processes of different things in the society, different things in the systems of the country that you're living in, different, thought processes of, how you perceive your surrounding. And this is very different, can be very different from what the next person, also thinks or perceives, and so on and so forth. So it's very important to stand out for your own uniqueness, knowing that yes, you are you as a person. There's no other you in this world. And as long as you're standing for how unique you are as a being, how unique your mind is, how unique your thinking capacity, your reaction to things, your reaction to surroundings can be, then this sets you apart to understand yourself in a better way and know that, hey, you know what? It's okay to think uniquely from the next person. You don't have to think the same way, and that is just fine. Believe me, everyone in this world is like faking it to make it, obviously. So this is one of the things that has really helped me, because you bring a unique perspective and experience to your own world, and that is something to be proud of. Embrace your individuality and share it with others, and whether they like it or not, then that is up to them. In this world, you only have one life to live, so make sure that you're very authentic and be confident and comfortable in the new environment that you're in. So now, obviously, imposter syndrome is something that comes about depending on the surrounding that you're in, the things that have happened to you before, the thought process that you possibly would have for your future, and so on and so forth. So it is something that you need to actually deal it on a personal level. However, these are some of the habits that have really helped me over the past, I guess, 6-7 years now, over time, when living abroad. Because again, coming from a place where I'm in most cases a minority in the room, or sometimes I feel that, hey, I don't have a certain skills or certain knowledge basis that I can use to be of value to that place or that room that I am in. Or if, for instance, I need to go and present something, whether that is in school or whether that's in a meeting, sometimes it's very easy to go into a cocoon of self-doubt. And these are some of the things that have really helped me over time, practically so. And maybe you can utilize some of this to help you in your journey. If you're thinking of coming abroad, if you're thinking to go study abroad, if you're already studying abroad or living abroad or working abroad, then these are some of the things that perhaps could help you as well. So I do hope that, this little video has helped you and you have enjoyed the little presets of the city in Mainz. It's quite a small village, really. And if you ever find yourself in a place maybe close to Frankfurt in Germany, then maybe you can visit this village and you will love it for sure. It is just maybe a one-day trip, and you can really just go and enjoy yourself in that village. And once again, I am always rooting for you. I'm always working towards ensuring that you can be able to enjoy your life abroad and enjoy Europe, wherever it is that you feel that your heart needs to go. Then make sure that you can also enjoy that part of your life. So I do hope this video has been of a little help to you, and until next time, please stay subscribed, and make sure that you can connect with me on the comment section, on social media, wherever that wherever you feel is comfortable for you, really. Until next time, bye bye.